Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle in the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Watch the spin move. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got his man open downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. First down and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down. Quick throw to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the option play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a...
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a third down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They'll kick it away here. Running it back. It's Bennett. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. toss play to the outside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He breaks free, and the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Makes a quick catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. In the clear at the 25. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Will he score here? Touchdown, Northwestern. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Extending the play now. He breaks into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him. Take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down try here in the middle of the field. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Caldwell. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Gamecocks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Finds room at the 30. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The touch strategy here. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And after the point after, it's a 35-17 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And now another deep ball here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Northwestern 35, South Carolina 17.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the handoff. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Toss it to the back, running left.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Breaking tackles. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this 3rd quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to scramble. Here's a target, and it's complete.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First and 10 now for the offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down play coming up. Back in motion now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And the Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. It's a short return. They make the tackle at 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Dumps it down to the back, caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. No huddle now for the offense.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing, but let's face it. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gamecocks. It was a foot race, and he won it. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Big throw caught on the left side.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. He hands it to the back. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Comes a throw from the red zone. And the freshman making an impact play there. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And now the running back's got it again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial 4th down play coming up after that run. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.